I despise your killings and rapings. You're despicable.
Are you my judge?
It's just, you should be punished. I'm going to chop off your arm. So we're ready?
Mr. Kid. Yeah.
The fastest ball
Yeah. Check these hi-hats.
We don't want that Satan's Don't put that up on
You
there.
got Forrest Mosley up in here.
And this is why I love coming to the shop, man. Every time you come in here,
You never know who might be
they
in
got
here.
a classic bout on screen, and they have a classic.
Looks like
Boxing.
a
Look like a
classic
fight over there. Look like a champion fight over there.
USS Cunningham. What's up,
fighter.
man?
What's up?
What's going on, man? Yo, congrats on your last fight, man.
Thank you.
Brought the belt back.
Oh yeah, bought it back.
Marco Huck.
Bought it back in fashion too.
You take your belt with you when you get haircuts. You just have the straps on at all times, just in case.
That's
Right?
his credential.
You work so hard for this, you want to sleep with it.
That mean don't try me on the streets either.
That's what's up.
You know what I mean?
Oh, Steve.
Steve, come on, man. We didn't get a chance to talk to you after your victory with Marco Huck.
Yeah.
You know, you want to take us through the fight a little bit, get a little recap on that?
All right, getting to Germany, it was tight. Germany was real nice, real cold in Berlin. So we spent 5 days in Berlin, and then we went to the guy's hometown, Huck's hometown, called Bielefeld. Pretty nice, cute city. The people was loving us. It was sort of like Second and Market, you know what I mean? The whole city, it was banging. So the people was loving us. We was in the paper every day. And this cat, they were real cocky, they thought they was going to like destroy me.
Right.
And he was saying, they heard that I bought a pizza shop in Philly, so they like, I'm sending him back home so he can make pizzas, give him all the time to make pizzas. I stayed the man of God that I am, man, kept calm and kept it respectful, showed him respect, even though he was still disrespecting me, and just took it out on him in the ring. So we get to the fight. He didn't have that confidence on his face in the ring. When they singing the anthems, I'm looking at his face and he looking down at the ground. So, I mean, I knew I was stronger, smarter, and more skilled than him. It was just getting in there and showing it. So, let me see, first and second round, went back and forth a little bit. And then the third, fourth, and fifth round was all me. After the fifth round, it was a wrap. Reporters were saying it was done. You knew Huck was done. I heard him in the fifth and the seventh, cut his ear in the seventh. And I was trying to go for Bernard Hopkins on that air,
What about the Margarito fight? Was he trying to do
Exactly.
Right.
And when I saw that cut, I hit him with a jab, right hook. So when I saw that cut, I was like, man, they stopped Margarito's fight. Margarito stopped the guy on the cut. So I wanted to cut that ear. I wanted to take his ear off. So I kept going for the ear. And he just looked confused. He looked like he didn't know what to do in there. So round 10 came around, and I remember sitting in the corner, and my trainer was like, yo, he was like, you hurting this dude, So I'm thinking, like, man, this 10 rounds, I figure I'm 8 rounds up. Say I'm 8-2, 7-3 at the most.
Right.
So going to the 11th round, I hurt him again, and then the 12th round, I hit him with a 1-2, and the ref broke. He grabbed me, like, he gave me one of them death grabs. One of them I'm trying to survive grab. It wasn't a normal grab. It was like, man, I'm about to fall. So the ref pushed us apart, and he fell. So I'm looking in his eyes. I'm like, oh, he's done. Like, he was out. As soon as he got up, he backed up to the ropes, and that was a wrap. Uppercuts, overhands, a couple jabs set me up. And while I'm hitting him, I'm saying, ref, stop the fight. I'm saying it to myself, like, come on, ref, I'm hitting him. I didn't even see the towel because my back was to his corner. All I saw was the ref just jumped in. And man, that was like an overwhelming feeling right there, man. It just made me collapse.
Steve was watching the
Marco Huck, he's a ex-kickboxer, right?
Yeah.
Shout out to Van Damme too. You know what I mean? But we always like to tell people in Guard Your Girl Boxing, we had the privilege of seeing your fight on one of the boxing sites out there. And it like he was trying to rough you up a little bit. Mayweather hand, I hate to keep using that fight as a reference, but that's the most recent. But he tried to do his rough house tactics, but you do what you always do. You dialed up the sweet science.
Yeah. Oh yeah, most definitely.
Put it on him.
Yeah.
Put him to sleep.
He tried to. They thought he was so much stronger than me.
Right.
He was 23. I'm 31. Age don't mean nothing. It's the hard work you put in. I work very hard, and he just basically tried to. All he had was right hands.
Exactly.
All he had, and we took that away from him by slipping him and countering to his body. Took his steam away from him, and
Ride or Die, aka Ghost Rider, has a mantra he lives by.
What's that?
What I tell you at the Hand and Mayweather fight?
Oh, yeah.
A good boxer beats a puncher
Every time.
And it was funny because when Dox and I was looking at it, it seemed like he had the ex-kickboxer had real hard trouble trying to avoid your jab. Your jab was fine, you know, each and every round. And he was throwing a lot of hoochie punches too.
Yeah, because that's what happened when you get a guy desperate. The thing was, I was kind of shocked, really. I was prepared for probably the hardest fight of my career. That's what I was in. That's the camp that we had, you know. But my assistant trainer, Buddy Osborne, he named the camp. We gonna spank him camp. You know, spank him. That was the name of the camp, spank him. And truthfully, that's what happened. You know, by the grace of God, that's totally what happened. I can't take the credit for that. I mean, that was just awesome.
So Steve, let me ask you. You mentioned like the third round is when you started taking control of the fight. What type of adjustments did you make in the third, and what did you see from him that caused you to make the adjustments in the third when the fight started turning in your favor?
It was basically, we had a plan, and the plan was to just wear him down, go to his body. So the first few rounds, it was just working the plan. Right. You know, jabs to the body, go to the body, offset him and move. And you know, a couple of the judges gave him the fight, gave him I think second round or probably the first round, just on his aggressiveness. So it's like, oh, here we go with that crap.
Yeah,
you know, you're not landing punches, but you're aggressive. That don't make sense.
Okay, Jim. 115, 112.
My fighter's moving forward.
He's just not doing anything.
You know what? One of the best thing that came out of this fight too is two things. Yeah. You showed them you had the chin. Oh, this dude was landing some straight right hands.
He landed. He caught me with, I think out of the whole fight, I think I counted like 4 good right hands. But the thing, me and my wife, boxer, that day is a boxer has to be able to take punishment. He has to have a chin. If you're a boxer, because you go 12 rounds, you're going to get hit. You know what I'm saying? So everybody who boxed, Floyd's got a chin.
Right.
Bernard's got a chin. Because they
Winky got a chin.
Winky's got, of course, Winky's got a chin. The boxers have to be stronger than the puncher because we have to be able to do everything. The puncher, all he got is punch.
Right.
When he get punched, what happens most of the time? He go down. He can't take it.
He live by and die by the sword.
That's the sword.
I was at the fight you had January of 06 when you fought
Lloyd Bryant.
I had the great pleasure of being at the post-fight presser and when Neil Bell fought John Mormack and Neil was talking. I don't want to disrespect him fighting on Guard Grill, but he was talking a whole lot of trash. So I did what any boxing fan would do. I called him out. I was like, yo, now that you finally won, you beat the dude at Cruiser, are you gonna give my man a shot? And he was, the one thing I always remember he said was like, man, tell Steve get his weight up. Nobody wants to see that pity patter style. This is boxing's all about punching and knocking dudes out. And he was being real disrespectful, like boxing is not even boxing. When you won that fight, man, I think it did more for your career.
Oh, it's totally and the cruiserweight division.
The cruiserweight division than fighting that dude.
Yeah, most definitely.
And we got Enzo Americanelli.
I don't want to cut you off, but like, I always try to express to you that the essence of being a boxing fiend, we're trying to conduct an interview, and my eyes just keep shifting, and like my favorite fights keep coming on. I'm like, just give us on the screen right now. This is why I picked Trinidad to beat Jones, because I was confused from looking at this footage of when he was actually fast.
Oh, he got a save face now on that one.
No, I took my
How long was that fight? On that one.
How long was that fight?
That was like 2000.
Hold on, I got to ask Steve. Let me ask Steve this question. Let me ask Steve, because I think the cruiserweight got the potential to pop again. The last time we had a real big meaningful fight is when Evander Holyfield fought the white Muhammad Carter, and that was, I don't know, eons ago. So you got Americanelli and Hayes fight each other. I think the winner of that fight, hopefully if everything, long as that changes, that got to be right, of course. Exactly. I think that got a potential to help bring this flavor back to the cruiserweight division.
Oh yeah,
y'all two, you can get the winner of that fight.
It's already showing. People are already showing interest, even in that fight. Being in England, it's one of the first Showtimes going to England to televise a cruiserweight bout. World champion cruiserweight bout. So that's good for me because I do want the winner of that, David Hay McAnally. I would love to have the winner of that. It's about unifying the title.
Exactly.
It's not about them individually. You know what I'm saying?
Ain't nothing personal.
Ain't nothing personal. It's business. It's what I do. I have fun at what I do. So I believe I'm going to be unified cruiserweight champion.